What's the most inappropriate thing you've seen a teacher do or say?
Our history teacher, who was a coach, did nothing but sit in the back of the room talking about football, porn, and how much his ex-wife hated him. This is in Alabama, BTW. Also, it was in 2004.
When I was in AP Environmental Science in high school, my teacher sent us out with coring tools to collect soil samples. The samples he wanted were from the soil near the tennis courts. So off we went, for students carrying a bunch of science equipment out near the edge of campus when a pay teacher spots us walking over. He yells at us and waves us over to him. He immediately accuses us of trying to steal from the school and flee the campus. After he gets our info, he sends us back to class. When we arrive back with no samples, we explain to our teacher what happened and he rolls his eyes. A minute or two later, his phone rings and we hear his conversation with administration go something like this. Yeah, they're my students. No, they weren't trying to steal. I sent them out there. Well, fucking fire me then. Then he banged the phone to hang up on them. Looked at his now shocked class and said, you can do stuff like that when you have tenure. It was epic.
We had this mess of a woman for an English teacher and we'd always have to walk on eggshells to see if she was going to be crazy or normal that day. I remember once a girl was walking into class and complimented her necklace and she said, "Oh, thanks. I found it in my husband's car."
6th grade math class, student who the school was aware had severe home problems. Didn't finish his workbook assignment, fell asleep during it. I knew this kid forever and every other teacher accepted that he would sleep in class due to his home problems, constantly being bounced between family members. Anyways, teacher grabbed his desk and literally threw it across the room as he yelled about how useless it is trying to teach a lazy brat how to do anything. The desk bounced off the wall and the kid's stuff flew everywhere. I was shaking in fear cause the desk had sailed right past my corner. You Mr. Wheat
refused to let kids go to the bathroom so they would pee on themselves, then they would make them clean up the pee. Edit. This was a special ed program as well.
One time back in middle school, a kid was speaking Spanish in class, so the teacher told him to stop speaking Spanish or go back to Mexico. The students rioted in response, and the teacher ended up retiring shortly after that. The school said students can't protest like that anymore, which made the parents mad. It was a real shit show.
He slept with my mother, but he's my father, so I will overlook it.
Jerking off behind his desk during a test.
My woodwork teacher got caught messaging an 8-year-old girl. It didn't end well.
Consume alcohol. Top left-hand drawer, daily vodka.